matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One and one the count now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike three. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Cabrera absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number two.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Way in front of a great slider that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
In there, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right
A
now.
wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will for the Mets. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees first set us. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. In there, 2-2. So a full count now. Aaron Judge will be next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know him. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Giancarlo Stanton started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 9 base hits in 22 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Cespedes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Is looked at and the count moves full. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Juan Lagares, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Lagares playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one just missed outside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
Batting 7, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early. Going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Drury at third. Ellsbury over at second. Gardner at first. 1 gone. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Bruce. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Still 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Ellsbury from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. The left-handed now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Two and 2 the count. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Didi Gregorius. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Sanchez on third. Gregorius is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Three runs already home here. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fouled away. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adrian Gonzalez sent packing for the second out of the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At third, here's Frazier. And there's one away.
First baseman number 33.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Up around the face. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 2 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Bruce, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Rafael Montero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th. Starter. Into the box, Brandon Drury, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit down the line at first. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in two places at once.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 the count. Now a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. d'Arnaud stands at second with no outs. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. 0-1 the count. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ellsbury scoops it up, throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yoenis Cespedes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Here's Jay Bruce now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees. Right.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Giancarlo Stanton now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Popped him up. Rosario over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 33.
So stepping in, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Drury has it to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Here's Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
And that one just missed outside. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
The batter, number 7.
In there, 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Holds on, but the trailer will take second. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
Count even at 2-2. Darno, the runner at third. Rosario at second with 2 gone. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Boy, talked about being on cruise control through 5 innings, and all of a sudden the 6th inning, things are starting to fall apart. He needs to refocus again.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he just misses with a curveball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, bases loaded. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Didi Gregorius. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two and 1. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Aaron Hicks will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Brandon Drury is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line hard, but foul. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Jacoby Ellsbury would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the end. Digging in, Todd Frazier, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Tapper up the line. The underhanded flip. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Juan Lagares. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Left fielder number 11.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. It's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The 2-2. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. d'Arnaud on at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Count still at 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to center field. Lagares looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
First baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird, as it's now a 6-run ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard towards center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Brendan Drury. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. Here's Yoenis Cespedes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Here's Jay Bruce now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this one gets away. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider's in for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Adrian now. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Frazier, a runner at second with 1 away. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Changeup inside. They lost him, ball 4. Here's Juan Lagares, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds. Oh, look at this. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Riding in, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a really...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jordan Montgomery is credited with the win. Jacob deGrom is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.